Today I'm going to explain the movie called Aladdin from 2019, and I hope you enjoy it. The name of the movie is Aladdin, and the movie starts with a man who was telling a story to his kids. He was telling them the story of Aladdin and his magical lamp, and then we were shown the Agrabah kingdom. In this kingdom, a boy named Aladdin steals stuff from people with his pet monkey. He is a clever thief, but the good thing about him is that he helps the poor. He feeds the poor little kids. It means the monkey which he gets from stealing, he spends in a good way. He has a pure heart. Then we saw a girl. The girl was giving some bread to the kids, but she had no money. That's why the owner of the shop tries to take the bracelet from her. Then Aladdin comes there. Since Aladdin has great stealing skills, he tricked the shopkeeper and stole the bracelet from him. Then he ran away from there with the girl. When the shopkeeper gets to know that he has been deceived, he sends all his men behind them. But somehow, Aladdin saves that girl and takes her to his home. After they reach his home, that girl tells him that her name is Dahlia, and Aladdin tells her that he lives with his monkey, Abu. His parents died when he was a kid. He is totally alone. Seeing the silky clothes and her bracelet, Aladdin thinks that this girl is surely the special maid of the princess. Then that girl sees some boats coming toward the palace. Then she said to Aladdin that I have to go now. While she was about to leave, she asked him to give her the bracelet. He said okay. Then she started searching for her bracelet in all of his pockets. The girl knew that he had the bracelet, but Aladdin was a clever thief, so he acted like he was searching for the bracelet as if he had lost it. The girl left after calling him a thief. After this, we saw the minister of this kingdom. His name is Jafar. Jafar wants the crown of this kingdom. For this, he needs a magical lamp. This magical lamp was inside of a magical cave. Only a human with a pure heart can go inside it. A human who helps the poor. You can say that only a humble and innocent-hearted human can only enter the cave. But Jafar had no such qualities. He was so greedy, and that's why he is searching for a human who has all these qualities. On the other side, some prince of Arab came with the marriage proposal for the princess. But the girl who was with Aladdin on that day was actually the princess, and Dahlia was the name of her maid. The name of the princess is Jasmine. The princess didn't like these proposals. On the other side, Jafar asked Sultan to attack Shirabad, but Sultan got angry at him and disagreed with Jafar. Jafar had a magical wand, and he can hypnotize anyone with this magic wand. Like this, he hypnotized the Sultan, so that he would listen to him. Meanwhile, Jasmine arrives there, and she says to her father that she wants to be the Sultan of this kingdom. But a lady cannot be the Sultan. That's why he said no to her. He asked her to marry an Arab prince, so that your husband can take care of this kingdom. The princess became sad, and went to her room. After this, we see that Aladdin comes to the palace to return the bracelet of the princess. But Lago sees him, who was the parrot of Jafar. Then he went to Jafar and told him about it. Now Jafar noticed how secretly Aladdin went to the room of the princess. He realized this is the boy who can complete his dream. Aladdin went to the princess and returned her bracelet. But he takes her hairpin. He took a hairpin so that he could meet the princess again as an excuse. But you can say that it was his bad luck. When he was going back, the royal guards caught him. Then they took him to a desert. Jafar thinks he is the gem he was searching for a long time. He told Aladdin that the girl whom you thought was the maid is actually the princess. And if you want to have her, then you have to become very rich. He asked him to go to the magical cave and bring the magical lamp for him. In exchange of this, I will give you a lot of money. Aladdin gets ready to go there since he was in love with the princess. In the evening, Aladdin comes in front of the cave with Jafar. He tried to enter the cave safely. Since Aladdin was a special human being, so the cave doesn't harm him at all. He went inside easily. After he entered the cave, he saw that there was so much diamond and gold around him, but he doesn't touch anything. He doesn't touch anything because Jafar warned him not to touch anything else except the lamp. If you touch anything, the spirits of the cave will get angry at you, and they will try to kill you. So Aladdin was minding his own business. As he moved a little forward, then he saw that a carpet was stuck under a huge rock. He helped that carpet. The carpet became so happy after getting helped by Aladdin. After that, we saw that Aladdin saved himself after falling from a rock. He was safe, but a ruby falls on Abu, and Abu grabs it. Meanwhile, Aladdin picks up the magical lamp. But since Abu has touched a pearl there, as a result, the magical spirits of the cave got angry at them. They tried to kill them, and there was lava everywhere. But somehow, they saved themselves and reached the exit. Here, Jafar was waiting for them. But as soon as he saw them, instead of thanking or taking them out of the cave, he told him to give me the magical lamp first. Since Aladdin was in trouble, he gave him the magical lamp immediately. After Jafar took the magical lamp, he let go of Aladdin's hand, and he fell down. But Abu attacked Jafar, but Jafar also threw him inside the cave. They were stuck inside the cave. When Jafar searched for the magical lamp, he couldn't find it, and he started screaming. Aladdin and Abu were stuck in the cave, but Abu told Aladdin that while attacking Jafar, he snatched the magical lamp from him. And then he showed the lamp to Aladdin. Aladdin rubbed that lamp, and a huge genie came out of it. The genie was imprisoned in that lamp for many years. It tells Aladdin that if you want to fulfill your wish, tell me your wish after saying, "I wish," and your wish will be fulfilled. Then Aladdin said that, "My wish is take me out of this cave." Genie immediately takes them out with the help of his magic. When they come out, Aladdin asks the genie, "What is your wish?" He said that my wish is to become a human. Aladdin said, "Don't worry, I have 3 wishes left, and in my last wish, I will wish that you will become a human." Genie says, "Excuse me, you have only 2 wishes left." Aladdin says that I haven't rubbed the lamp in my first wish, so it should not be counted. Genie said, "Okay, then tell me your first wish." Aladdin said that my first wish is to make me a prince, so that I can go to the princess with a marriage proposal. Genie does exactly the same, and makes him a prince, and turns Abu into an elephant. Then they went to the palace with so many dancers and musicians. When they went to the palace, the Sultan welcomed them. But since Aladdin was not a real prince, so he didn't know what to talk about. But no one doubted it because the genie used his magic. But Aladdin said something that made the princess angry with him. But the Sultan said to him, "You should join our party tonight." The Sultan invited him to the party so that he could talk to the princess once again. But when Aladdin went to the party, Jafar tried to hypnotize him. But the genie came there and saved him. Then the genie told him to go to the princess and impress her. Aladdin tried to impress the princess by dancing, but she was not impressed at all, and she left without saying anything. But Aladdin didn't give up on her. Genie told him to go to her room and talk to her about something. Then the genie and Dahlia went outside so that they would not disturb the princess and Aladdin. Then the princess had a little doubt about Aladdin, but the genie helped him out. And then Aladdin took her for a ride in that magic carpet. Then the princess thought that maybe she had already met him somewhere, but Aladdin lied to her again. He said that, "Yes, you met me once, but I was living as a poor person because I wanted to know about the struggle the poor have to go through." They were having a really good time together, but when they came, Iago saw them. The next day, Aladdin was arrested by Jafar's men, and they tried to throw him into the ocean out of the window. They did this because Jafar found out he was no prince, but Aladdin, and he told him that, if he has the magic lamp, then he will spare his life, but if he does not have this, then he will die. But when they threw him out of the window, Abu came there with the carpet and the lamp. Abu threw the lamp into the ocean, but Aladdin went unconscious. But luckily, his hand touched the lamp, and the genie came out of it. But after Genie came out of the lamp, he used his second wish to save his life. And then, the next day, Aladdin and the princess went to the Sultan. Aladdin told the Sultan that Jafar is a traitor. Then Jafar came there and tried to hypnotize Sultan with his magical wand. But then Aladdin took his magic wand and broke it. Sultan got back to his normal sense. Then he locked Jafar in prison as a punishment for treason. But at night, Jafar's parrot Iago came there and freed him. On the other side, the Sultan was thanking Aladdin because he saved their kingdom. He also said that Aladdin and the princess will get married. But then Aladdin said to the genie that I will not use my third wish to make you a human, because if I want to marry the princess, then I will have to be the prince all the time in front of the Sultan, and I can't do it without you." But Genie said, "No, don't do this. How long will you hide behind the lies you are telling them?" Then Genie got angry and disappointed at him, and went back to the lamp. Then Aladdin was returning to his home, but Jafar takes away the lamp from him. He didn't notice it and went to his house. He started thinking about what the genie told him. Then he realized that the genie was right. I should tell them the truth. Then he changed his decision and was thinking of telling the truth to everyone. But then he realized that he does not have the lamp. Now Jafar has the lamp. After having the lamp, Jafar immediately wished to become the Sultan. The genie made him the Sultan. Then one of the most loyal soldiers of the Sultan started to bow before Jafar and call him the Sultan. Then the princess tried to make him realize that you should not serve the man who always thinks about himself. Hakim realized it and refused to listen to Jafar. Jafar gets so angry at them. Then he asked the genie to make him the most powerful magician. Genie had to do it. So he made him the most powerful magician. As he made him the most powerful magician, Jafar imprisoned all the soldiers. But then, Aladdin came there and tried to steal the lamp, but he could not. Then Jafar told everyone that Aladdin is not a prince. He's just a normal human being. And as a punishment, he sent him to a cold and snowy place. After Aladdin left, Jafar told the princess to marry him, or else he will be the Sultan and Dahlia, and the genie sent the carpet to help Aladdin. The next day when Jafar was about to marry the princess saw that Aladdin was coming in his carpet. She got so happy to see him, and she tricked Jafar and took the lamp from him. Then she jumped onto the carpet. Then Jafar got so angry at them, and used his magical powers to convert Iago into a giant parrot. Iago takes away the lamp from Aladdin. But Sultan dropped the magical wand of Jafar from the back. The magical wand fell on the ground and broke into pieces. And then Iago turns back into a normal parrot. Then Abu took the lamp from him. But then Jafar again used his magic and got them. Then Aladdin said, no matter how powerful you get, you can never be more powerful than the genie. But then greedy Jafar asked the genie to make him as powerful as the genie, because he wanted to be most powerful. Then the genie turned him into a giant genie. Then Aladdin told him, since you are a genie now, you have to stay in your lamp. And now he can only come out of his lamp when he finds his owner. Jafar gets imprisoned inside the lamp, and the genie throws the lamp so far away. Agrabah gets freed from Jafar's magic. Then the father of Princess Jasmine made him the Sultan. Then Aladdin got married to the princess, and he used his last wish to turn the genie into a human. Genie got married to Dahlia. Then they had 2 kids. The movie ends here.